Welcome back to Scvtv's Community Corner. We want to welcome to our show Tim Trarig and Max Morgan from Guardians SCV. Thank you both for being here today, gentlemen.
Hey, well, thank you for having us. We're really happy to be here with you guys.
Guardians SCV is a great organization here in town that has provided a sense of community and support to our local veterans. Tim, tell us who the Guardians are and what your organization does here in Santa Clarita.
Guardians is a group that's for veterans, military, law enforcement, and firefighters. And we've been out here for about 7 years, but officially as a nonprofit for 2 years. We started as a small group, saw the need to bring like-minded individuals with similar backgrounds and experiences together to do life together. And it kind of came out of this small group realizing there's such a need amongst our population of people, the Guardians, fire, police, and military, because we're seeing the suicide rates off the charts, up to 22 a day for veterans. More fire and law enforcement now will die due to suicide than in the line of duty. So something had we had to do something. We had to act. And so we decided to put a group together that would be specifically for that population of people, because we knew the need was out there. And one of the things that we saw is one of the biggest issues when you look at the characteristics of somebody that commits suicide amongst our population of people. One of those characteristics is they isolate, they withdraw, they lose their connection, their purpose, their reason for being, around. And so Guardians is about giving that back to them: purpose, connection, camaraderie. The banter that goes on there is just like we're used to either in the military or around the kitchen table at the fire station. That is really a healthy type of relationship. And it's because our population of people grew up in a culture where we stuff our emotions. And we're really good at it. And it's really helpful when we're doing what we do. But it's not good to live a life that way, because there's collateral damage to those things we put in a box. And so when you see high suicide rates, divorce rates, domestic violence, drug abuse, alcoholism amongst our population of people, to me that's the collateral damage from the emotions that they have been stuffing in a box. Some of that is.
And you explain that so well, because it is such an important thing that you're doing, and to be able to bring that group back together and get them the support that they need. Morgan, turning to you, first of all, thank you for your service as a Navy SEAL veteran of the Vietnam War. How has the Guardians helped and supported you?
Well, the Guardians is part of my support system. I mean, based on my wartime injuries, I'm part of the VA system. But if I'm having a bad day, whether it's personal, family, or combat related, I know I can call one of my fellow Guardians, and they're immediate, they're local, they're direct. As opposed, if I tried to call someone from the VA, it could be weeks or not at all before I was able to have a meeting and talk with someone to get some help. And an important component of the Guardians is they also have a component for wives, for spouses, for partners. Because a lot of military wives, a lot of police wives, a lot of firefighter wives are also collateral victims from some of the things, some of the trauma that we've experienced on the job. And the Guardians provides that need for them to get together collectively in an environment that's safe and comfortable for them.
Tim, Max, what sort of programs and support do you both work on and provide to our veterans?
With Guardians, we have weekly support groups that meet every Monday at 7 p.m. In a really great room that Higher Vision Church has allowed us to meet in. We also, the first Monday of every month, we do what's called a family food and social night, because as Max was saying about the wives, we really believe that the whole family needs to be in the healing process, and that they have experienced the collateral damage as well as what we've experienced. They also have seen it and have been a part of it. And so we bring the families together once a month. We do retreats. We take everybody up to a retreat and spend the weekend together and really get down and dirty with just being open and honest and transparent with one another. And also just a good time to just get away from the stresses of life and get up in the mountains where you can just kind of breathe again, feel like you get your life back. And then we also do events throughout the year, and all of our events are really geared about connecting and finding our population of people. What do they like to do? Hey, they love classic cars, so we do a car event. They love four-wheeling, so we just started a new a part of Guardians called Dirt and Donuts. And one of our guys loves four-wheeling, and another one of the families have a bunch of vehicles and started reaching out to the community going, hey, we have this. It's for fire, police, and military, but the whole community can come out and be a part, because we realize that a lot of people who may not be part of our population of people either have family members, a neighbor, or somebody that they know that they could refer, out what support we provide. So in a nutshell, that's what we do, is we just do life together. Our motto is iron sharpens iron, and it really is how it works in group. If Max or somebody else is sharing part of their story, it unlocks other people in the group to open up and share, and that's the power of that peer-to-peer support. And our organization is open for men and women who are either active, retired, or in reserves when it comes to military, law enforcement, and fire.
Oh, Tim, I love to hear you talk about it, because you can just feel your passion and you explain what you do so well. I bet people at home right now are watching it and thinking either, one, I'm a veteran, I would love to get involved with these guys. It sounds like a great time and also some much needed support. Or maybe somebody's thinking that they would like to help support your nonprofit. How can they get in touch with you? How can they find out more?
Great. We're on social media. They can get a hold of us at guardiansscv.org. That'll take them to our website, to our Facebook, to our Instagram. We're looking for any way that we can to reach out to our population that's so important to us.
Yeah, I love what you said about the connection, which I think is so important, what you guys are doing with that. So Tim and Max, again, thank you so much for your service, and of course, thank you both for being here today. And stay tuned. We'll be right back. And gentlemen, thank you so much again.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.